Beneath the waves, beyond the reach of human eyes, exists a hidden world, a kingdom bound by secrets as deep as the ocean itself. Here reigns Princess Anya, a powerful ruler with wisdom ancient as the tides. In her kingdom, beauty intertwines with mystery. Coral palaces blend with bioluminescent flora, creating an underwater realm where mythical beings dwell, each as formidable as the ocean. At the heart of it all stands Princess Anya, a leader both feared and beloved, with the wisdom of ages and a presence that commands the tides. A shadow crosses the currents, a voice, unfamiliar yet strong, calls from above. This place, it feels as if the ocean itself is breathing. What secrets lie within? Human, what brings you to the depths of my kingdom? I had no idea. This world, it's beyond anything I've ever imagined. Although wary, Anya listens to Kale's words. She senses sincerity but remembers the ancient laws of her world. Trusting a human could risk everything. My people suffer. I have little to offer, but I promise to repay your kindness if you help us. Kindness is a rare currency in my world, Kale. My aid may cost more than you realize. But in the shadows, an ancient force stars, watching, waiting to keep human and sea realms apart. In the current of fate, perhaps our paths were always meant to meet. Bound by fate, Anya and Kale set forth on a journey that will challenge the boundaries of their worlds and the depths of their hearts. Legends speak of a human who would cross into our world, someone with the power to unite or destroy. I never asked for this fate. I only wanted to help my people. As they journey onward, fierce creatures emerge from the shadows, protectors of secrets never meant for human eyes. If I place my trust in you, Kale, it is because I see something others may not. Do not betray it. Together, we might bridge our worlds and find peace for us all. Together, that is a word seldom spoken in my world. But peace is fleeting, and ancient forces rise in anger. Anya feels the looming darkness. With the power of her third eye and the strength of her spirit, Anya stands as a force of nature. No matter the cost, we must see this through. Some costs are greater than we know. Together, they uncover a secret chamber that holds the key to their destinies and the truths they must face. As they face the unknown, only trust and courage can bridge their worlds. In the vast depth of the ocean, alliances are as fragile as coral, and trust is a precious treasure. As Princess Anya and Kale venture together, shadows stir, threatening to destroy all they hold dear. In the hidden depths, an ancient enemy awakens. This force, once banished, now seeks revenge, drawn by the forbidden alliance between human and sea royalty. If you walk beside me, Kale, our fates are bound. You may not fully understand the price. I am here because I believe in the strength we can share. I am willing to pay that price. As they form a pact, Anya marks Kale with a symbol of protection, a bond unbreakable yet dangerous. But their alliance has awakened an ancient force, one that now rises from the ocean floor, with power enough to drown words. You have strength, Kale, but down here, strength alone is not enough. You must learn to listen to the ocean's voice, its silence, and its fury. Anya glimpses a rare vulnerability in Kale, a human soul that clings to courage despite the shadows surrounding him. Once, I trusted a human. They entered my world with promises, yet left it in ashes. Trust is not a gift I give lightly, Kale. When shadows strike, Anya and Kale are forced into battle. Their untested alliance will either break or solidify as they face their first enemy together. In the aftermath, Anya senses something hidden within Kale, a power, ancient and human yet unknown even to him. To survive in my world, Kale, you must learn to become one with it. The ocean is not just water, it is life, fury, and peace. It must accept you. As they journey together, a quiet bond forms, powerful and undeniable. But bonds, like tides, bring both unity and risk. I have seen the waves darken, visions of ruin and despair if we fail to defeat this ancient force. The call of duty is stronger than fear, binding Anya to her destiny and Cale to his uncertain path. An ominous calm gives way to storm, an enemy long hidden now rises to tear their worlds apart. I feel something rising within me, something powerful and fierce, like a wave crashing from within. In a moment of vulnerability, Anya must rely on Cale to shield her from harm. The test of trust is now real and undeniable. With both human wit and the ocean's power, they barely escape the clutches of an ancient, vengeful beast. Every alliance has a cost, Cale. Ours has yet to be paid. Then let it be my life's price. I chose this path. Despite the shadows and storms, Anya and Cale press on. Together, they seek a new dawn for both their worlds, uncertain yet bound by fate. In the depths of the ocean, secrets are buried like shipwrecks, hidden but never forgotten. Anya and Cale's alliance is now shadowed by whispers, echoing doubts neither can ignore. The currents are changing, I feel an unnatural pull in the waters. Someone is meddling with forces beyond their control. As Anya and Cale delve deeper into the mysteries of the ocean, they begin to see signs of deception, creatures out of place, waters that whisper falsehoods, and eyes that watch from the shadows. There's a strange presence, something, watching us, warning us. But why? A vision reveals a betrayal that shakes Anya's heart, an image of Cale's face shadowed in suspicion, surrounded by whispers of his hidden motives. In this place, Cale, lies a truth no human has ever uncovered. Yet something here knows your name, an omen I cannot ignore. I've done nothing to earn this distrust, Anya. The ocean's secrets are vast, but I am here for you, not against you. Among the denizens of the ocean, not all are friends. Some have joined Anya and Cale's journey for their own gain, and others hide intentions as murky as the ocean depths. Anya's oldest friend, and once her fiercest ally, reappears, but there is something cold in his eyes, a darkness she can no longer recognize. Do you truly believe this human will stand by you? Power is the only ally you need, Anya. Anya uncovers the truth, Cale's connection to the ocean is deeper than he realizes. A long-lost prophecy foretold of a human who would either save or destroy her kingdom. Anya, what is it that your third eye sees? What truth am I blind to? There are secrets, Cale, that even I fear, truths that lie behind this sight. As tensions rise, a choice is demanded of Cale: pledge his loyalty to Anya fully, or risk becoming her enemy. This journey was never just ours to make. Shadows move in the deep, and not all seek the light we follow. At the heart of the kingdom, a betrayal finally reveals itself. Allies turn foes, and the truth of their alliance is tested by treachery. Anya, I came to you with an open heart. If that isn't enough, then tell me now. This choice was never mine alone, Cale, but if I must, I will decide. Desperation drives Cale to an old legend, a weapon capable of ending the ancient evil that haunts them both, if only he dares to wield it. Trust, like love, is fragile, and betrayal leaves scars no water can wash away. I will fight beside you, Anya, until the very end. I swear it. Then let us face the darkness together, as one. With allies turned foes and betrayal scars still fresh, Anya and Cale stand together, bound by trust and courage. Together, they confront the darkest force, uncertain of what fate awaits them both. The ocean's depths churned with unease. The water whispered of an ancient, unyielding force. Anya could sense it, a darkness waiting to rise and consume all light. They said a time would come when the sea would demand its due, that one of royal blood must be offered to appease its wrath. Anya, I've crossed oceans and faced terrors unknown. If this prophecy requires a sacrifice, let it be me, not you. Without warning, the darkness struck. A powerful force lashed out at the kingdom, its fury unrestrained and merciless. We cannot face this alone, kill. There are others who owe us their allegiance. It's time they answer the call. Allies and warriors assembled, readying themselves to face the unknown. This would be a battle for survival, a fight that would leave none unchanged. In case this is goodbye, I want you to know, there was never a day I wasn't grateful to have met you. From the darkest depths rose a creature of nightmare, massive, ancient, and filled with malice. It was the true force behind the attacks, an evil as old as the ocean itself. The clash of forces was thunderous. Warriors met the darkness head-on, light and courage against shadows and fear. This is my kingdom, my home. I will protect it with all that I am. In the thick of battle, Kale saw his chance. With quiet determination, he prepared to face the creature alone, a final act of loyalty. No, Kale. We face this together. You are not alone in this. With one final, devastating move, Kale unleashed the weapon's energy. The impact shook the kingdom, a burst of light so bright it illuminated every dark corner of the ocean. No. Kale, please, come back. The creature's power began to crumble, weakened by Kale's sacrifice. Light returned to the ocean, scattering the last of the shadows. Anya and her kingdom mourned the loss of Kale, a hero who had given everything for a world he'd only just begun to know. In Kale's honor, the kingdom raised a shrine, a place of light and remembrance for the one who had bridged two worlds. Kale's sacrifice will not be in vain. I will honor his memory by protecting this kingdom and all he fought for. In time, the kingdom began to heal, its people inspired by the story of Anya and Kale, two souls from different worlds united by sacrifice. Anya would carry Kale's memory with her always, a reminder of love and courage, and the ultimate sacrifice made to keep darkness at bay. The kingdom stood still in the quiet that followed the storm, the dawn of a new era casting soft light upon the ruins and memories left behind. You gave everything, Kale, so we could have this peace. I will honor it, for you, and for our world. The people of the kingdom emerged from their hiding places, filled with gratitude, and began to rebuild their homes with strength and resilience. This kingdom is not just mine. It belongs to each of you. Let us rebuild it together, stronger and more united than ever. Amidst the rebuilding, a stranger arrived, a traveler from a distant sea, carrying a message and a gift of unknown origin. This artifact holds the essence of a lost power, one that can heal both body and soul. Use it wisely, Your Highness. With the new artifact, Anya gathered her people for a healing ceremony, hoping to restore not only the kingdom's beauty but its spirit as well. Kale, is that you? You have the strength, Anya, to bring a new dawn to our world. Trust in yourself, as I have always trusted in you. In the days that followed, alliances were strengthened, as creatures from neighboring realms pledged their loyalty to Anya and her people. There are still places tainted by the darkness. We must cleanse them, together. With the artifact in hand, Anya led her people through the damaged regions, each step an act of healing and hope. Will the kingdom be as beautiful as before, Queen Anya? Yes, little one. Even more beautiful, with people like you to protect it. Anya called upon her trusted allies to form a council, a united voice for the kingdom's future, to prevent any new threats from rising. The young warriors took an oath to defend their home, inspired by the legacy of Kale's sacrifice and Anya's strength. This kingdom was born from my ancestors, built by love and sacrifice. Now, it's my duty to nurture it, just as they did. Among whispers of rebirth and rebuilding, the people began to wonder if their queen might one day choose an heir, a new life to carry on her lineage. Every corner of the kingdom bore reminders of Kale's bravery, his legacy woven into the fabric of their lives. With hearts mended and spirits lifted, the kingdom celebrated its survival, honoring those lost and looking toward a brighter future. Anya looked out upon her people, her heart full of gratitude and purpose, ready to lead them into an era of peace, unity, and renewal. One ordinary morning, as sunlight filtered through the coral spires, a glint of metal caught Anya's eye. Unbeknownst to her, this seemingly harmless discovery would unravel secrets buried for millennia. How did this get here? It's unlike anything I've seen. And these markings, they look so familiar. Word of the artifact spread through the kingdom, sparking curiosity and fear. The council gathered to discuss its origin, warning Anya of the dangers such artifacts had brought in the past. As night fell, the artifact emitted a faint pulse, casting images upon the walls. Anya realized it was showing them a map, one leading far beyond the known boundaries of the kingdom. We must uncover what lies at the heart of this map. Our past may hold the key to our future. Their journey led them to the edge of the abyss, where they faced creatures unseen by the kingdom for generations, guardians left to protect the secrets of the deep. Who are you, and why are you here? I am the last of the sentinels, sworn to protect these waters. You seek answers, and perhaps, it is time you learn the truth. Long ago, our ancestors wielded a power that could heal or destroy, hidden in temples now lost to time. This artifact is but a fragment of that ancient power. As they neared the temple, they were met by beasts of legend, guardians bound to protect the sacred sites from intruders. Only those with pure intent may enter. Are you willing to face what you may uncover about yourself? As Anya stepped through the threshold, she felt the weight of countless eyes, spirits of ancestors, watching as she entered the sacred inner sanctum. Daughter of the sea, you are bound to this place, as it is bound to you. The power within you flows from the ancient roots of this kingdom. In the sanctum, Anya saw visions of her ancestors, powerful beings who had once ruled the kingdom with wisdom and strength, each possessing the third eye. Beware, for the power of the artifact is a double-edged sword. In the wrong hands, it could bring ruin, but in yours, it may restore balance. Armed with the knowledge of her ancestors, Anya returned to the kingdom, determined to wield the artifact's power for the good of her people. The power we've uncovered must be shared responsibly. You, the next generation, will help protect and nurture this kingdom. But all was not as it seemed. Hidden among her trusted allies was one who coveted the power for themselves, a traitor waiting for the right moment. You've betrayed not only me but every soul in this kingdom. I cannot allow you to bring harm to our home. Anya, realizing the danger of the artifact in the wrong hands, made a difficult decision to seal away its power, hiding it until the kingdom was ready to wield it wisely. This power belongs to all who seek balance and peace. Let it be a reminder of who we are and who we strive to be. Tension rippled through the waters as murmurs of unrest grew. In the heart of the palace, Anya felt a shadow on the horizon, a storm looming closer each day. Then came word from the surface, a messenger bearing urgent news. Humanity's leaders were calling for an audience, though their true intentions remained veiled. Your Majesty, there are those among my kind who wish to forge bonds of cooperation. But without your kingdom's approval, their influence may dwindle, leaving others to seek control of the seas by force. Queen Anya, how can we trust those who seek what lies within our waters? History has shown us they are quick to turn peace to war. Our people's safety is paramount, but so is wisdom. I shall meet them and weigh their words. Better to know the storm than be swept by it. Escorted by her most trusted warriors, Anya swam to the surface, her heart filled with uncertainty. She hadn't left her realm for the surface since her powers awakened. They met on a secluded beach under the waning sun, the air thick with the scent of salt and the weight of countless unspoken histories. But not all were there for peace. In the shadows of the trees, hidden eyes watched, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. If there is to be peace, then we must be honest with one another. Know that I see through deception, and those with ill intentions shall be revealed. The peaceful gathering turned into chaos as shots rang out. Anya's instincts flared as a group of armed intruders, seeking her power, emerged from the shadows. Spirits of the ocean, heed my call. Rise and protect your queen. Realizing they were no match for Anya's powers, the attackers retreated, leaving behind only a tattered banner bearing an unknown symbol. My queen, this symbol belongs to an ancient cult, a sect that believes they alone are destined to wield power over the oceans. If we are to face this threat, we will need allies, not just among the humans, but among the creatures of the depths. Anya sent forth a call to all corners of the ocean, summoning the whales, sharks, and other ancient creatures loyal to her kingdom. One by one, they came, ready to defend. There is an old prophecy, my queen. It speaks of a ruler who will unite land and sea, or perish trying. You may be that ruler. Queen Anya, on behalf of my people, I pledge our loyalty to your cause. Together, we will repel any force that dares to threaten peace. As night fell, Anya's forces prepared, bracing themselves for the coming storm. In her heart, Anya prayed for the wisdom to lead her people to victory. The cult struck before dawn, a wave of dark figures descending upon the kingdom with eerie precision, their eyes burning with fanatic loyalty. With a fierce cry, Anya led her people into battle, wielding the ocean's power as waves, a lightning, and ancient creatures joined the fray, driving the cultists back into the depths. At long last, the tides had calmed, and Anya's kingdom breathed in peace. The threat seemed banished, and a new dawn broke over the underwater realm. My queen, we've heard rumors, whispers that some of our own have turned their loyalties to darker forces. We must be cautious. As days passed, Anya noticed subtle shifts among her people, familiar faces that now held strange expressions, loyal guards who seemed hesitant. If anyone harbors ill will against the kingdom, speak now. Let your conscience be clear, or suffer the weight of your deceit. Late one night, Anya's suspicions were confirmed. She stumbled upon a hidden gathering of familiar faces, their words hushed but treacherous. In the shadows stood a figure she once trusted. They spoke with conviction, rallying the others to rise against the queen. You would betray your own queen, your own people, to serve darkness. I will show no mercy for those who forsake their loyalty. But the traitorous advisor was quick, slipping away before Anya's wrath could reach him. He vanished into the dark waters, leaving a trail of betrayal in his wake. How could it come to this? Those I trusted, those who swore loyalty to the throne, now plotting in shadows. Your Majesty, if we are to end this treachery, we must root it out completely. Let's show them the might of the true kingdom. Anya rallied her most trusted warriors, those she knew would stand by her side, no matter the cost. The traitors had taken refuge in the ancient caverns, where they believed their queen's light would not reach them. I see through the darkness. No shadows can hide the guilty from my sight. As Anya and her loyalists ventured deeper, they were met with an ambush. The traitors had prepared, their numbers greater than she anticipated. You may have power, but true freedom lies in casting aside these ancient loyalties. We are the future of the seas. Surrender now, and I may spare those who were misled. Continue this path, and there will be no forgiveness. Anya's forces surged forward, overwhelming the traitors until all that remained were those who surrendered, weary and defeated. For betrayal, there is a price. But for those who surrender, there is mercy. Let this be the last time anyone challenges the unity of our kingdom. With the traitors dealt with, Anya began the long process of healing, reaching out to her people to restore trust and unity. Through trials and betrayal, Anya's resolve had proven unbreakable. Her people rallied behind her, and the kingdom stood more united than ever. In the darkest reaches of the ocean, a new power stirred. It was a faint ripple at first, hardly detectable, but to Anya, it felt like the beginning of a storm. Your Majesty, our scouts report strange activity near the abyssal rift. It's as if something ancient is awakening. Anya felt the weight of her crown grow heavier with each passing day. Though she was strong, even the unbreakable felt the cracks forming within. We bring a message from the abyssal sovereign. Surrender your kingdom to his rule, or prepare for destruction. Your Majesty, perhaps we should negotiate. This abyssal sovereign may be unstoppable. We must not bow. We cannot show weakness now. This kingdom has endured too much to kneel to any tyrant. We will stand and fight. Across the kingdom, warriors and healers alike prepared for the inevitable battle, hearts filled with both courage and dread. To our allies in distant waters, we call upon you in our hour of need. Stand with us against this rising darkness. At the abyssal rift, a vast city rose from the depths. It was dark and powerful, a stark contrast to Anya's vibrant kingdom. Your kingdom is but a fragment of what once was. Surrender, and I shall grant you mercy. Am I truly strong enough to protect them? This crown feels heavier than ever. Without warning, the forces of the abyssal rift struck, testing the defenses of Anya's kingdom. The attack left Anya's kingdom shaken, with casualties mounting and doubts rising among her people. There is an old, hidden power that could help us. But it requires great sacrifice. Guided by the elder general, Anya journeyed to the hidden temple, seeking a power that hadn't been touched in generations. Great Guardian, I call upon your strength to protect our kingdom. The Guardian rose, an ancient being of immense strength, its power a gift and a curse. With the Guardian by her side, Anya led a final stand, pushing back the abyssal forces and turning the tide of war. You sought to break us, but you've only strengthened our resolve. Your rule ends here. Though victorious, Anya knew the scars left by the battle would linger, and the cost of her power would forever mark her. Anya's kingdom had endured the tides of war, but peace was still elusive. Beneath the calm, unrest was stirring among her people. With each passing night, Anya felt the weight of the kingdom's unrest pulling her further into doubt. The burdens of the crown were heavier than ever. There is something you must know, Anya, secrets buried long before your reign, hidden for a reason. A vision, unbidden and haunting, showed her a betrayal. But the face was blood, a friend, or perhaps a trusted advisor. Anya's heart raced. Summon the council. If there is a traitor among us, they will answer to the crown. Your Majesty, not all are pleased with the changes you have made. Some whisper of your power, that it has grown too great. In a dream, Anya saw the kingdom drowned in shadow. The waters were cold, her people gone, and a figure, someone she recognized, stood in the ruins. Anya. I thought I might never see you again. But why does it seem like something is troubling you? Your family's legacy runs deeper than you know, Anya. There were bonds made with other realms, ones that are coming back to haunt you. Anya, be warned. A bond of blood ties you to a darkness that cannot be easily escaped. Your heart must stay true, or you will be lost to it. If this darkness is tied to you, Anya, we must face it together. No matter what it costs. Then we must be ready. This will not be like anything we have faced before. As tension mounted, Anya and her warriors trained harder than ever, preparing for a battle that would test every limit. There is one last power, one that could shield your heart from the darkness. But its use comes at a terrible price. As the darkness drew nearer, Anya felt its grip within herself, as if her own heart was beginning to twist in its shadow. The kingdom shuddered as the first wave of the dark force attacked, merciless and relentless. Go, Anya. I'll hold them off. This is where I must stay. No, Kale. Don't leave me. If this is the only way, then I will do what I must. My kingdom needs me, no matter the cost. With a single choice, Anya bound herself to a power that few could survive. Her heart darkened, but her kingdom was safe. Anya, remember who you are. No power can change that. Anya had saved her kingdom, but her heart bore the scars of darkness. She would rule, not as a queen untouched by shadow, but as one who had embraced it to protect her people.